Greetings, nerds. This is the video where I turn mercadium into a paint. And a lot of people are going to be asking what mercadium is, because this is not a very common pigment. This is PR113, so 113. It is mercury cadmium. This is an incredibly dangerous pigment to work with. I, however, do have full PPE. I have a actual gas mask, so I will be perfectly safe. And I recommend anyone who wants to do this to not do it. We're doing this for educational purposes only, because this is, once again, very rare pigment. Now, why this exists is because in the 1950s, cadmium was super expensive. So Sibagagi in 1955 registered mercadium as a trademark name. So in the 1950s, basically this was invented as a low-cost budget solution to cadmium. They stopped producing this in the 1980s because of selenium prices falling. That is the only reason why they stopped producing this. So anyone who wants to say, oh yeah, paint companies care about the health and safety of people. No, they don't. Chemical companies do not. If they did, they wouldn't be dropping forever chemicals in the water supply constantly. We need to start realizing that a lot of these chemical companies are pretty evil. Either way, let's turn this into paint. So, this right here is the extended version with calcium in it. It is much brighter and actually much prettier than the normal cadmium, or the mercadium maroon. Okay, we don't want to make too much of this, but we're going to make both types and swatch them. We want enough for a swatch. Not enough to, poison somebody here. Now, I've never worked with this pigment before, so I don't know how hydrophobic it is. I'm just going to grab the palette knife, mix it in. I don't want to make too much of this. It actually mixes in very easily. Just a little bit. That's very opaque. Here's the spray bottle here. It looks almost like Caput Mortem, honestly. It's this kind of dull, not very exciting color to me. Question is it granulating? Might be too opaque to granulate. Yeah, it's not granulating at all. Well, let's make the other version. Okay, so get the other one here. I think it will look about the same. Just kind of looks like normal cadmium maroon. Looks more vibrant on the palette than it actually is. It's kind of strange, isn't it? The moment we put down the yeah, they're exactly the same. Using them, they're different. They're like yeah, they're pretty much identical. See how they are when they're dry. Alright, now that they're dry, we can actually evaluate them. They are almost near identical to each other. One is just cheaper than the other one. One is mineral extended, the other one is not mineral extended. Now, the one that isn't mineral extended is slightly darker and slightly richer, and we're talking very, very minute amounts here. Barely noticeable to anyone other than someone like me who can detect this type of thing much easier than most people. Now, yeah, like they're almost near identical. We're talking within 5% delta. Oh. That's mercadium. The world's most toxic maroon. Bye. Something, I guess.